Welcome to FPL Potato Meat, where we talk about Fantasy Premier League. I am Mushroom Hit Potato, and this is
Hokkien Me.
All right, we are going into Game Week 3, so we will be looking at our bus teams. I mean, they're basically confirmed teams. All right, so what do we have here? We have... Oh, share the screen. All right, this is Hokkien Me's Game Week 3 team, and his transfers. So, let's look at his lineup, and then we'll look at the transfers since they're right on the screen here. He's going from Leon Bailey to Josh Da Silva. So you were okay with the price rise. You went from the 5 mil to the 4.6 because Hokkien Me had 1 mil in the bank, so he was fine. And then, like hundreds of thousands of other people, he dropped Marcus Rashford for Martinelli. Did you do it before he went to 6.3, or you had to take 6.3? You went from...
I think at 6.2, I do it.
Okay. So you saved...
You got to 6.3,
Yeah, man.
Wow, I'm so...
I mean, that's why I was WhatsApping Hokkien Me. I was telling him, what, price changes. We got to hop on this. Price changes is mad.
Oh, what? He's still 6.2 now. Wow, I buy him at 6.2. Was damn lucky,
I'm telling you, man. I mean, all the price changes, it was crazy. Freaking Forex, man. Stock market madness. I'm telling you, complete and utter madness. Mad.
Wow, damn lucky.
This is not lucky, man. This is keeping an eye on the pulse of FPL. This is what it is. Yeah, thanks to a lot of the I think FPL status, Twitter accounts like that, where they look at the algorithms and they try and predict price changes, and they predicted it beautifully, and so here we are. So anyhow, let's look at Hokkien Me's lineup for Game Week 3. He has Raya in goal, away to Fulham; Cancelo away at Newcastle; TAA away at Man United; Robertson also away at Man United; and starting Neco Williams away at Everton. Interesting. We can talk about that.
I have to start. I now suddenly look at my team. I don't have any home game player. All away one.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're all away, man. So in midfield, you're starting Josh Da Silva away, De Bruyne away at Newcastle, Saka away at Bournemouth, Martinelli away also at Bournemouth, and then Haaland away Newcastle, and Jesus away. Yeah, seriously, man, your whole team is away. What the fuck?
It's okay.
Long term. That is quite interesting. Okay, so you've gone with some interesting choices to start. So walk me through this. So obviously Raya, you don't have a choice there. That he's your only playing keeper. I think it's fine. I think I'm also going to be starting Raya. Brentford versus Fulham. He might not get a clean sheet, but I think there will be save points at the very least. I think so. Like we were talking about that in our previous video. David Raya is always good for save points. Talk to me about your decision to start Neco Williams away at Everton over Andres Pereira and Matty Cash. Tell me all about it.
No, I just feel because I don't want to start Cash. My Cash is versus Crystal. I don't think Aston Villa is doing good lah. And I don't want to play 5 midfield because I have Da Silva and Andre Pereira. So no matter what, either I play 3-5-2 or I play 4-4-2.
So it's between
versus Everton, even away. If Neco Williams, I feel, even don't have clean sheet, he may get a goal or an assist because he's very attacking.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I'm also starting Neco Williams this week just because of my team structure. And I actually think the clean sheet potential is quite high because Everton are so blunt in attack. So that's unless we'll see. When Rondon came on against Aston Villa in the last 20-30 minutes, he caused a lot of problems. Rondon caused a lot of problems. So we'll see.
So that's why then I go for Da Silva instead of Andre Pereira.
But Da Silva is not going to start. I don't think he's going to start. He might come on as a sub. So
previous 2 games he start.
He subbed on for the first game, and then second game he started. So it's hard to say if he starts or not.
First game he still start.
First game he was a substitute, right?
Really? Yeah. I never do my research properly.
I mean,
I never do my research properly, man.
I'm just telling you.
收了啦，这拜笑了
I'm just telling you
啦，
the facts, man. He is a hot commodity. A lot of people all about Josh De Silva because he's
笑了啦，呀啦，he sub Jensen，
2
he sub
goals in 2
Jensen，
games.
笑
And
了啦，but I still feel he will start. You know why? Because when he play right, Brentford the style a bit change, more attacking, more sweet. You see, he sub
Sure.
in, he score a goal.
Sure.
Last game he come in, also he trash Man U.
Yep.
So maybe he will start. Maybe he performing then he not
so
start.
here are other stats for
Because
you.
he not fit. Because he not fit. First game he's still not fit. He come back for injury, not that fit.
So here's another stat for you. He scored 2 goals in 2 games. However, his XGA is 0.07. That is his XGA. I mean, yeah, his XGA. So both goals he scored from very unlikely scenarios, especially the goal against Man United. Any other keeper would have saved it, or De Gea would have saved it any other day, or any other hour even. So that's for you to know, just so you know. Although people have not really talked about this that much, I saw him on a couple of corners. So there is assist potential there. There is assist potential there as well.
So you never know. Versus Fulham, the defense
but why the Silva over Pereira? Walk us through that.
No, I just feel the Silva is better.
You feel the Silva is better than Pereira? Pereira's on all set pieces.
No, the Pereira first 2 games, no point return. Then some more one thing.
I just told you about this last video.
Yes. Some more another thing. Yeah. I don't like. It's my own style.
Okay.
I don't like to -4 to bring in Da Silva and put him on bench.
I mean, there's the other thing whereby your keeper is Raya, so if you start Pereira as an attacker versus your goalkeeper. So
I choose one team. I don't like half lah.
You're going all in.
Your goalkeeper is one, then your attacker is another one. Then you hope they perform or don't perform.
Sure.
So you rather just one hope.
Yeah, you're going all in.
Cannot trash again. Like
2-0,
3-0 or whatever. Then I'm good.
Okay, all in. I hear you, man. All in.
Or you play 50-50, you hope the score is 2-2. Then Raya no clean sheet, but got a lot of save. Then Pereira score 1 or assist 1.
No, I hear you, man.
Then 50-50 or what? I don't like. I just hope for Brentford trash.
That's one way to go about it. Although I honestly think it will be something like a 2-2. And all likelihood, that is my prediction for Fulham against Brentford. I think it's going to be like a 2-2.
Let's go. I like to gamble. You see my team is full of gamble. I don't even have Salah.
Yeah, that is true. You are a big punter in our league that's called SG Punters, Singapore Punters.
And one more thing, because I really want to get away Villa player. So I -4, I take a hit for Da Silva, then I put him on bench. Look a bit stupid, right?
So Villa against Crystal Palace, you really have no hope in Villa. What's your prediction for that game?
Villa home or away?
Away. Crystal Palace home.
Should be gone. Crystal Palace home quite strong. Even not 0-0, it's going to be 1-1 minimum or 2-1.
I think it's going to be a 2-0 for Crystal Palace.
High chance?
Yeah, I think so.
You never know, but Villa, very disappointed in a team like no tactic one, always play one same style.
Yeah, that is a very fair point. A lot of people have brought this up about Gerrard. It doesn't seem to be a very clear identity with Aston Villa. Don't know what he's doing.
It's like Ole like that only lah.
Okay, that's it.
Luck.
Okay, so you have 3 Arsenal players now, like myself. What's your prediction there? Bournemouth away.
I got no choice. If I have a choice, Saka, I will change to DS.
That's fair. But what do you think what's your prediction for this game?
Arsenal versus Bournemouth. I got a feeling it will be 0-3.
Okay, 0-3. I don't know about a clean sheet. I think it might be like a 1-3 or 1-4, that sort of a thing.
I'll be happy if it's a 1-3 or 1-4. I'll be happy because a lot of our league players.
A lot of players in our league have Arsenal.
So I'm happy, and the rest, a lot of the FPL, the whole league. Also, a lot of people got Zinchenko.
Because Bournemouth's secret weapon in Kiefer Moore, man, that 6'5".
How many people have Zinchenko? Let me see.
Quite a few, really.
27.8 of the population. So I hope it's a 1-4. That would be very good.
I'm banking on a set piece goal from Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore, the beast of a striker from Bournemouth.
That's my next attacker I go
Yeah,
to
you're
replace
interested
with
in him,
Taylor.
huh? I mean, it's unlikely
He's a
lah, but
confirm starter and
I have
this
this.
ship,
I just
most
think.
ship confirm starter.
Okay, how about Man City? You have 3. You're all in with Man City, so you're looking for a big result there. But they are away at Newcastle. So what's your prediction for that game?
2-0, 2-0.
2-0. I mean, I'm hoping for clean sheet as well, but I don't think it will be out of the ordinary. It was like a 1-2, a close game, because Newcastle really, even if it ended like 0-1, I wouldn't be surprised. Newcastle very, very strong at St. James's Park. Very, very strong.
Yeah.
That's there. And your captain choice. So are you captaining Haaland? Is that what's happening?
I'm thinking, I scared like
last week you were very bullish. You were all about the unique. You were saying you were you were one of the few voices that you were really talking up Jesus as captain. And then this is the week where everybody's talking about Jesus as captain, and you are not going to go for Jesus as captain.
That's why I don't be the same with the rest.
Well, I think it's
and some of our league, and some of our league,
Uh-huh.
I tell you, only a few unique one or two unique will cap Jesus.
Yeah.
The rest all will cap Salah.
I actually think more people will cap Jesus.
I side bet with you. A lot of people will cap Salah because it's versus Man U.
This is true. Because there are a lot of
Salah score every time score against.
Sure, and also primarily because there are a lot of Liverpool fans in our league. I think that's a big
11 player.
Okay, but that's all fine and good.
Player.
That's all fine and good. But what about your decision? What about the captaincy?
My one, I'm thinking is because previous game Haaland only have 1 assist.
Okay.
He should have 1 goal.
Okay.
Should have.
Yeah.
Man City playing style is still trying to. It's not like Liverpool. They all concentrate a lot on Darwin.
Sure.
But Man City concentrate on Haaland, but there are 4-3-3, the left and right attacker also a bit don't give a fuck about Haaland. They want to go for a goal themselves.
But it depends. The last game, it wasn't that 2-3-5 system we talked about that happened in the first game. The last game, they actually reverted back to the wingers becoming more inverted. And the
correct one, give me a correct thinking I should cap Jesus.
Okay.
Because against Portsmouth, higher chance Jesus will score because the defense more lousy. Newcastle defense better, ma.
Yeah, that Newcastle's defense last season.
But like I say, you see Newcastle versus West Ham the first game, right?
Yeah.
You see, Haaland also tracked them 2 goals scored by Haaland.
Oh, you said Man City versus West Ham. But Man City versus West Ham's defense is totally depleted, or was and still is.
But you compare to Bournemouth defense.
What do you mean?
I mean, you compare to Bournemouth defense.
What about it?
West Ham.
What about it?
And compared to Newcastle, I think West Ham only lose to Newcastle a bit, but I think win Bournemouth.
I don't think so, man. I really don't think, because Scott Parker sets up his team in a very defensive manner, and West Ham had to play Ben Johnson as centre back, as left centre back, and West Ham's defense was
So I'm saying the correct choice for me it should cap Jesus.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm asking you. Like, why are you deciding?
I scared I ping pong I scared like play baccarat. I'm an old fashioned. I scared last week I should cap Jesus, instead I kept Haaland. Then in the end Jesus performed, Haaland never performed. Correct? Then now I change. I scared the other way around again. Haaland performed, Jesus never performed. That
you're just going with pure. There's no explanation. You just go with pure chance
I scared in Hokkien word is called I won. So if I kept Haaland and I never kept Jesus, then in the end Jesus performed. Too bad I wouldn't. I say, never mind. I stick with statistics. I stick with my
That's
own.
That's fine. That's completely fine. All I needed was an explanation, and your explanation is completely.
But Haaland may score because Haaland tall strong, so.
Sure, but I was just asking for.
Parker. No, you listen
I was
first.
just asking for an explanation, and
you listen
your
first.
Explanation is nonsense. Explanation.
You listen first. You want to interrupt in the end? Our captain discuss cock up again like last week.
Okay, continue.
Then I talk mine, then nobody listening.
Okay, continue.
like you say, Popper, the manager is Scott Parker, right?
Yeah.
He's set up to defend, right?
Yeah.
You know, Arsenal is very attacking, man.
Yeah.
So Jesus may not perform, man.
But Newcastle similarly,
Because they will know Jesus also, this commoner also know Jesus. Everything go through Jesus, man.
yeah. No, that's a very
So
fair
they will
point.
mark-
That is a very fair point.
Then
That
they
is a
will
very
mark
fair point.
Jesus. They will mark Jesus more.
No, that is a very
more,
fair point.
and they maybe play 5-5-3-2.
They've been playing 3-5-2 both games, and I think
Yeah.
they'll stick to
So
that.
they will mark Jesus more, man.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. Very
But
fair.
for Newcastle also, you see they play against Liverpool.
Yeah.
They also very attacking one.
Sure. Which
So they play
this season they
and someone Newcastle.
You're talking
Newcastle
about last
home.
season, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, last season.
So someone Newcastle home.
Yeah.
They will try to play more attacking instead of park the bus and counter only.
So you are thinking that Newcastle will be more attacking than Bournemouth against Arsenal. That's a very fair point. That is a very fair point.
So
yeah, that's a very fair point.
Man City counter not slow. Man City counter also very fast.
Haaland is a monster on the counter.
Yeah, and you just need to take one KTV, get the ball, and one curler pass.
Outside of his foot, right? Outside of his foot, very nice.
Then Haaland. So there is a chance also.
No, I think that those are very, very fair points. So a lot of people
then if I kept Haaland, I will be different. Plus, you see, my reason is good.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm unique.
Sure. No, you're betting against the house. You're betting against the house.
I don't have Salah.
Yeah.
So if I gain, I'm going to if I gain this week,
skyrocket. You're gonna skyrocket.
I'm going to cover my first week all the mistakes.
Yeah, you're gonna skyrocket.
I will be there already. I'm back.
You will skyrocket. It will be a very sort of like tough watch for you because Man United and Liverpool is the last game of the week.
Never know.
Game week.
Maybe Man U go pray to God. Maybe Man U go crazy, get a new draw against Liverpool.
Or there's a possibility that the game gets cancelled. Some people are thinking.
Huh? Why cancel?
There's going to be some people are anticipating big protests. We don't know yet whether that actually will happen.
Protest?
Yeah.
By who?
Man United fans in they are protesting the
bomb the stadium lah.
If that happens,
maybe because I say this word cannot read flattered bomb the stadium lah, the fan.
I don't think they'll bomb the stadium lah. If anything, they'll set fire to the gates, like they set fire to Woodward's house.
The stadium is Man United is very frustrated with the owner already lah. Stupid buy it don't care, just want to earn the commercial money.
That's there. Again, Hokkien Me is a big
terrible.
Myself.
Don't talk about Man U, please.
But okay, so Haaland, I think those. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about how they anticipate Newcastle to set up a low block like Bournemouth against Arsenal. But I think you might have a point in the fact that they're playing. They are now considering themselves a bigger team, right? If they're a bigger team, they're at home. Are they gonna sit back or are they gonna go for it? I think there's something in it, man. I think there's something in it.
What I feel is if you compare Bournemouth and Newcastle, right?
Yeah.
Bournemouth for me is higher chance, definitely 90%. They will park the bus.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Newcastle 50-50.
No, I totally agree because Bournemouth they're trying to avoid relegation. Newcastle they're going for Europe. So that's the big difference. I think.
So for me it's like that. For me, I won't change. I will keep Haaland.
All right, nice, very nice. Okay, so and this is my team. I went with a crazy pick, which after I confirmed, I kind of started scratching my own head, thinking like, why did I do this? But let me explain. All right, so
did you take a hit?
I also took a hit, -4. Oh, that's what I should put in future slides, whether we put hits or not. So you took a hit. So Hokkien Me took a hit, -4.
No lah, you got 2 players, man.
And I also took a hit because we both made the blunder of starting with Kane, so we had to.
But you took a hit is because but you do a stupid mistake, but you scared team value drop lah.
Team value. It's about the team value. I basically playing the stock market.
Sorry, I don't know this player. Who the fuck is Mitoma?
So I went from Rashford to Martinelli, which a lot of people did, to avoid the price drop. I think Rashford is like what? Is he 6.3 now or 6.4? What is Rashford now? I think I think 6.3.
6.4.
Rashford is 6.3.
Rashford.
Yeah, so I was trying to avoid the massive price drop. Yeah, Rashford is at 6.3 now. Massive price drop.
Oh, hang
Yeah.
on.
I was trying to avoid the massive price drop of Rashford and then also the price rise in Martinelli. So I sold him at 6.4, got Martinelli at 6.2. Basically, we avoided a 0.2 difference, which is crazy.
A lot.
It's like game week 3 is crazy. And then also I avoided the price change of Leon Bailey going from 5 to 4.9.
And who the fuck is Mitoma?
Okay, so before I get into it, initially I was thinking to go with some 4.5 like Harrison Reed or Gomez.
Sorry. Pause. Mitoma from what team?
Okay, I'm just about to get into it. Can you wait? Can you have some patience?
Cannot. I see Mitoma. I don't know why the fuck you do this transfer. You're really stupid. I'm mad. What team? Faster. What team?
Can you wait? And then the second choice was to go for Dewsbury Hall from Leicester because they're playing Southampton this week. However, then I saw Leicester's fixtures for the next few weeks and I wasn't totally convinced. I was just like, I don't know. Like, I went on FPL.team and I was like trying to figure out because this week is Southampton, but then next week is away at Chelsea and then Man United, which, 50-50, and then they go away to Brighton, so I wasn't too sure. And so
why the fuck will you buy Mitoma?
I went with Kaoru Mitoma because
you have a lot of other 5 million choice. Why you go for Mitoma?
What other 5 million choice? The better 5
million choice.
So tell me, who are the other 5 million choices? So the better.
You got Arsenal. You even can put Arsenal player. You only got 2 Arsenal player.
Yes. No, I have 3.
You got 3 Arsenal player. Okay. So Arsenal, you have Brentford.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, but Brentford, none of them are attacking players. They're all sort of like deep lying centre mid kind of style players, which I'm not interested in. The more logical choice to go from Brighton actually would have been Solly March, who is also 5 mil. However, I decided to go with a crazy move to go with this attacking midfielder because of 2 reasons. One, his substitute performance was ridiculously good against Newcastle. He could have easily walked away with an assist. It was an incredibly high percentage in terms of XA. And 2, sometimes I like having Asian players in my team. They represent. It's kind of fun. Have a Japanese player there just for fun. I don't have Son.
He doesn't start.
What?
He does not start.
Oh no, he doesn't start. Like I told you, he came on as a sub against Newcastle, and he was electrifying. He was like
0 value left in your team.
Yeah, zero value.
You got no money, right?
Yeah, if I had money, obviously I would went with a 5.5 or 5.6 lah. Went with a Pascal Gross. I probably would have gone with a Gross if I had the money, but I didn't have money yet, so I went with this punter. He's probably going to be a short-term punter, but I thought, sometimes FPL is also about the fun, and I like to have fun, so this is a fun pick. A fun, crazy pick. We'll see what happens there. 90% is I'll probably sub him off, but really that sub performance, right? He looked like a young Son Heung-min, man. He was very, very exciting. It was ridiculous how exciting he was. Now comes to who do I start? So I have David Raya, also away at Fulham, so same starting keeper as you. And then I have TAA away at Man United, Cancelo. I also all away apart from one. Cancelo away at Newcastle, Robertson away at Man United, Neco Williams away at Everton, Pereira home to Brentford, Martinelli away at Bournemouth, Salah I'm captaining away at Man United, Saka away at Bournemouth, Newcastle away at Newcastle, and finally Jesus, my vice captain, away at Bournemouth. Now, here's the tricky thing. I don't know whether I should start Trippier or not over Pereira. I don't know whether to go with Andres Pereira or Trippier. That's my dilemma for this week. Minor dilemma.
I think you rather.
Minor dilemma.
Man City won't draw lah. My prediction is Man City won't draw lah.
That's the thing. That's why I have Andres Pereira. I think there's a higher chance of Andres Pereira returning with a set piece against. But then that cancels out my Fulham score, which I'm fine. Like I said, I think it'll probably be like a 2-2 thing. Maybe, hopefully, Raya will have some save points and Pereira will.
No. I still going back to a Mitoma. Then I rather you buy another Newcastle player. Willock is at 5 million only. What?
Sure, but it's already the decision is done and dealt with.
But you don't have money, right? 4.9 you cannot go. You don't even have spare 0.1
I've
million.
made the transfer already.
No, I know, but you don't have. You got zero spare, right?
Zero, yeah, zero.
So you cannot go for Willock lah, because you only can go for lower one lah.
No, I came out of Bailey when he was 5. So I was moving from 5 to 5. That's all.
God, yeah.
It's a fun pick. Telling you, it's a fun and exciting pick. And it might be, it probably will end up.
Bro. Fun lah, huh? When you next week pay money, I also will laugh at you lah, huh? -4 to buy a player to put on bench.
I -4 is to avoid the 0.1. That's what it's.
Yeah, then you put Willock will not decrease price, wow.
But I don't want 2 Newcastle players.
You also put on bench. Then if Newcastle got good feature, you next game, Newcastle next game versus who? Let me see. Week 4, Newcastle versus Wolf. Away again versus Wolf.
Next week, I will put Mitoma as in my team just for fun.
Up to you, bro. As long as you're happy, huh? I hope this Asia fuck you up, man.
Why?
No, you don't. I don't understand.
Why is there so much hate? Why do you have to hate? Stop the Asian hate, man.
It's you buy. I don't understand. You put because we train Bailey because that first thing because he's not going to be a starter. Yeah. Okay, 50-50 not going to be starter and his price going to drop, so we change Bailey, correct?
For me, number 1 is because his price was going to drop, so that was irritating.
Then second, then you go and buy a player. You took a hit to buy a player that is also not going to be a starter.
Sure.
Then,
but so I scoured the forums and it's quite clear that Brighton fans and Graham Potter as well. Graham Potter had like very glowing review of him. So I would not be surprised to see him starting in the next couple of weeks. And this week I bench him. Next week he's playing Leeds. So I'm looking forward to that game. Even if he comes on as a cameo, I'm going to start him next week. Like I'm telling you, man, he's going to be, a fun differential pick. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm fine. He's a 5 mil player. I don't really care. That kind of a thing. Little bit here and there. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work. It's same kind of logic with Bailey. It's just kind of like, it didn't work.
好咯，你开心就好咯。
Yeah, it's about the fun, about the fun. Because sure, we're in a cash league, the money's there, but there's also the fun element. I want to have some fun as well. And so, in terms of captaincy, I'm still undecided between Jesus and Salah. But I think probably Salah, A, to play it safe, and B, because Man U is just really shit.
Yep.
Just really, really shit. So I will be watching that Man City game in anticipation to see if Haaland returns for you, since you'll be captaining him.
Then the last game, I will see if Maguire. Last game, what time? This Saturday midnight, right?
The last game of the game week is Monday. It's the last game. Man United against Liverpool. It's a Monday game. It's a Tuesday morning for you.
Yeah, so it's a Tuesday morning for me. But if I stay until 2 a.m. and I saw a lineup Man U versus Liverpool, if I have Maguire, I straight away go to sleep.
He's gonna go to sleep.
I don't watch the game. I go to sleep. I see Maguire starting lineup. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, because that's going to be very stressful for you.
And every time I see him hold the ball, he's like
very, very demoralized.
One idiot.
Yeah, he's
one idiot don't know hold the ball. Every time the pass, it's like you feel he like slow down the tempo, let 1 second to pass. Then he think his passing is damn good. Slowly walk like catwalk like the Brentford doing don't know what he doing, but his pass. Can someone just tell him straight away, your pass is like shit. Once you get the ball, please just straight away pass. Don't hold on to the ball. You think you can look what? You are a midfielder, can look for through pass, or you can look for what? One cross towards a good player, then winger can run through or whatever. Just pass the ball. Play simple like that. Just play simple. Plus your left back or your partner center back, or plus your goalkeeper. Don't hold on to the ball. Every time you hold on to the ball, oh, my blood boils, yeah.
And with that, I think we can.
Who you kept?
Salah. I said I'm
you
thinking
Salah
about captaining Salah. So I think that's our captaincy talk, and also a bit of a rant from Hokkien Me. I think that.
I hope you fail. I hope you last this week again. Because if you last, a lot of people will last also with Salah.
What mean last again? I've not been last at all the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I hope this week you last lah. Hope lah, because Salah.
What the hell? Why do I have to be? Why do I have to be last? Why can't I be like?
No, because you kept Salah. I got no choice. A lot of people kept Salah.
I can keep Salah. So if everybody kept Salah, why can't I be like come in like 5th and then there's someone who's last as well? Why do I have to cap Salah and be last? Because there's gonna be so many people capping Salah. Why do I have to be last?
Oh yeah.
Can't you just let me?
You don't have TDB, ma? I hope Newcastle. Just hope Man City Jose.
I mean, like, you win, but you don't have to wish for me to be last. I can come in 5th, right? What the hell?
Let me see your team again.
Okay, I'll share my team right here.
Your team all the same. Is it defend all the same as me? Goalkeeper same as me.
Yeah,
midfield, your MVP different than me.
Our differential will be
Martini, Saka. Okay lah. We hope Saka and Martini both Saka get 2 goals. Okay, Jesus also get 2 goals.
If Saka returns, then that's great for both of us.
And because nobody has Saka already. Everybody
and Neko Williams.
Neko
Williams.
A lot of people have,
but they're not gonna start him.
Oh yeah. So I hope lah. Your Salah fail you will be the same, but you got some unique player. Okay lah, top 4th or 5th lah. 4th or 5th.
Yeah, man. Why the hell you have to be so dull?
You just now because you talk about Man U just now. Wow, boy.
You are the one who started.
Don't talk about Man U when we're doing our show. Really, boy. Really,
on that note, you can see the toxicity that comes from Hokkien Me when we talk about Man U.
Very boy. Oh,
on that note,
worst captain of the generation.
On that note, all the best to everybody for Game Week 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Mushroom Head Potato signing off, and you are
Hokkien Me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.